Hey, season's greetings, one and all. It's the Friday before Christmas. Christmas is Monday. And I have grandchildren rolling in town from hither and yon, Lexington, Kentucky, and Knoxville, Tennessee. And so the clan is gathering with few striplings that are left remaining. And we're all coming over here, so guess what? All my guns are locked up. My grandkids are pretty small. Well, one of them, and she's going to be 14 here before you know it, going to high school. Have an interesting conversation with her while she's here. I got a couple of questions for her. So, everything's locked up. Long guns in the cabinet, and handguns in an ammo can with a padlock on it. And you know, that's a good thing, because that's being safe, huh? You don't want kids getting hold of guns. You hear bad things about that sort of thing happening like all the time. And I mean, you know, toddler shoots grandpa, those kinds of things. So it's just common sense, you know. There's only 4 rules to gun safety, and you know, the 5th I would imagine would be just safe storage. When the grandkids aren't around, I got guns laying around all over the place, downstairs and upstairs, and on me. But, you know, not when the kids are around. That's not a good idea. It's sort of a moderate take on what should and shouldn't happen, and it's like, it's just common sense, you know. Don't put your finger inside the trigger guard till you're ready to pull the trigger. Don't point your gun anywhere at anything that you don't want to destroy. Know what your target is and what's behind it. Treat every gun like it's loaded. Real easy stuff. Easy to remember. I was going to try and move my little conversation here toward the whole idea of not just moderation in general, which is obviously something that I believe in as a Buddhist, but being moderate as well from from a political perspective. And the other, you know, it's like, find me one Democrat that's pro Second Amendment, or one Republican that's pro abortion rights. I'll vote for them. But, you know, everybody toes the party line. And it's like, come on, give me a break. There's got to be a shitload of Democrats out there that own guns. I know, because I'm one of them. People got a right to defend themselves. That's what the Second Amendment is all about. But people take things kind of to extremes. And I don't personally see much from the political / gun perspective that isn't like extreme from one perspective or another. I don't believe in gun control, period, at all, except for keeping guns out of the hands of violent criminals, people who have been busted for spousal abuse or partner abuse. Yeah, certainly those people should not be allowed to have firearms. And crazy motherfuckers, and I know a lot of crazy motherfuckers because that was my business for a long time. Doesn't know many of them that I trust with a firearm. So, yeah, mental health. Which, you know what, is, you hear people, you get people busted all the time for gun crimes. And what do you hear? They're charged with this, that, the other, and being a felon in possession of a firearm. Yes, it's not allowed. But man, you hear that on the news almost every time there's a shooting and somebody gets caught and busted. It's like, and he's a convicted felon in possession of a firearm. And that's kind of wrong. So, but, you know, obviously it's not enforceable because it seems like every guy who gets busted who's already got a conviction gets charged with being a felon in possession of a firearm, and it's just not right. So, other than that, you should be allowed to, I think, in Kentucky we have permit carry, concealed carry. I got one of those permits right around the Sandy Hook time. And now we have constitutional carry in Kentucky, so my permit carry is expired, but I still keep it in my wallet because if I ever have to brandish or get busted or, you know, something like along those lines, I want to be able to prove that, hey, you know, we got constitutional carry right now. I don't intend to leave the state of Kentucky. So I can carry concealed pretty much wherever I want, and I do. But kind of lost my train of thought here. The point I wanted to make was, you know, with political extremes and you know, you see, if you pay attention, and it's hard not to pay attention, you're bombarded with information, misinformation, skewed information all the time. I watch it at MSNBC a lot because not that I necessarily think of them as being real truthful from a news perspective, but I've been watching NBC since the Huntley and Brinkley days. And so when you're taking in news or you're taking in information from the internet, it's like you gotta be able to pick and choose. You got to make discernible decisions in your head about what's truthful and what's not truthful. And sometimes it's really obvious. Sometimes it's flirting around with the truth and is sort of kind of factual, but it's still like, well, you know, if we had gun control and nobody had these things, and the point I'm trying to make is you got to keep an open mind about things, and particularly from a Buddhist perspective, it's like, don't believe anything. You know, the only things that you should believe are based in your own experience. So, That's where the truth lies. But you can't find truth if you can't go out and have some experience, can you? I was a Marine. That's where I learned. Well, no, I take it back, because my dad taught me how to shoot before I got in the Marines. Everybody thought I was the wunderkind when I was in boot camp, because I could shoot, because I already knew how. But man, it's like the scriptures. And in this situation, I'm making reference to Buddhist scriptures. The stuff was oral tradition for so long, hundreds and hundreds of years before Christ, and it was just passed down from generation of monk to generation of monk, from people's own memories and perspectives. And these were just monks, they weren't the Buddha. And they came from a predominantly Hindu society, and that's what some of their touchstones were, not from the Buddha's teachings, but from what's traditional from Hinduism. And it's like, if you believe in reincarnation, yeah, that's not Buddhist, dude, that's Hindu. There's a lot of stuff in Buddhism. You gotta pick through all of that stuff to find the kernels of truth, the stuff that the Buddha actually said. And that's the way life is in general, You gotta be discerning. The problem with the world is too many people who just fucking will believe anything. And, I like to take the opposite perspective. I don't believe in anything. I believe in firearms, and I believe in accurizing them, and I believe in Christmas because my grandkids are coming. So anyway, Merry Christmas, everybody, and I'll see you next year. I'm not sure what new I'm going to do in the gun realm, other than I really got to go out and shoot some of these things. Some of them are way undershot, and that's just that's correctable. So I might see it at the range. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Anywho, it's been pleasant talking to you. And, I know I didn't make a whole lot of sense because I haven't slept for 4 days and I've been smoking a little weed. But, anywho, yeah, cool. See you around. This is Strib. Bye-bye.